Hey, listen, the main thing I want this podcast to be about, okay, is about us being friends, all right, and we fucking love.
Hey,
Hey.
welcome. Good morning. It's like, good evening, and welcome to the 2A Brotherhood podcast. Only the realest, only the tough survives. I'm kidding. Yes, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hope you all had a good week. It is Friday, September the 8th. It's so crazy how it's already September, man.
Yo, isn't Dimitri birthday tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah, September 9th, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Completely forgot.
I almost did, man. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I gotta just plug them into my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So you seen what's been going on with those Maui fires?
Yeah. Why though? Why are there so many
No idea.
fires now?
I heard so you heard about that conspiracy about how like the land there was like a bunch of land that burned down next to Oprah's mansion, I think. I forgot where it was, maybe Cali or somewhere. And basically once the land was devastated and people had to sell their property and the land they owned because everything was destroyed, uh, Oprah, her compound or wherever she was living was like untouched by the fires. So
Mm-hmm.
she was able to buy all the land at a fraction of the price next to her. So she could basically buy up more land. And I guess apparently she owns property too in Hawaii or Maui. And so who knows? In a couple of years, if she starts buying up land, then you'll know it's the conspiracy might be true.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Hey,
She'll, she'll have a proxy do it for her.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking at the what's the name on YouTube?
The live stream?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's frozen. It stopped after the intro.
No, it's click the live button at the bottom of the link. It's still going for me.
I did it. It's not. Um. Oh.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
You had me
does it?
worried there for a second, man.
I was looking. Like, does it get recorded?
Yeah.
Everything we do. Oh, okay.
So this gets recorded and it posts to YouTube in the live stream in the live section of our YouTube channel, and then it posts straight to Riverside, and that's where we can edit the videos and export them and turn them into like Instagram, TikTok,
So
YouTube Shorts and stuff.
yeah, so everything live get recorded to YouTube, right?
Yep,
Oh, so they see the raw.
they see the raw stuff. But that's why I make marks and stuff, and I make notes about like when people name drop or say personal information and stuff like that. So
But it's still recorded on the live, right?
yeah, people can still see it live, but they just won't be able to see it again after I take it out.
Oh, I thought everything that get recorded on a live stays on the live, and you can't change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can go in and take out clips.
I
You
didn't
can
know
like
that,
take
man.
out sections of the video. Yeah.
I guess you're gonna take this out then. The conversation.
I mean, it's important information for some people to hear if they want to, if
Yeah.
they're trying to dip their toes into or their fingers into the streaming world.
Let's talk. Let's talk about the views we have, Josh.
The views. All right.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the ones on YouTube.
On all the platforms.
All right. I'll start with YouTube. We have, where is it? Analytics.
Analytics.
Okay, so your channel got 74 views in the last 28 days. 35 subscribers.
Ooh, 35?
We have 13.1 watch time, or 13.1 hours in watch time over the past 28 days. 2 more subscribers in the past 28 days.
Ooh. Okay. More people are seeing us, man. Does it says demographics, man?
Let's see. Audience. We have demographics. I don't know. I don't think YouTube shows that. They're too. I don't know. I don't know what if they do show, but what they do show is how many people that watch that are returning viewers or people who are brand new.
Do we have a
And
lot of new returning ones?
yeah, there's 15 viewers that returned over the past 28 days. 22 brand new viewers.
22. Ooh.
Yeah, 22 brand new viewers over the past month or 28 days. Sorry.
How many subscribers do we have?
35. I think that's what it was.
And how many we need to get a plaque?
So, I don't know, 100,000.
Mm.
Don't worry, we'll get there, man.
Shit, I ain't worried, man.
Everybody starts here, man. Everybody starts somewhere.
Once people get a hold of the truth that we're spitting.
Yeah, the truth that's being spit.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, bro.
And the truth that's been held back from them. You know what I mean? The truth that we see. You know how many videos been what's the name because of guidelines what is it called
censored or
yes
stricken?
Stricken. My fault. Yeah, stricken.
We have one that is partially blocked and one that was completely removed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Shit,
Yeah,
we got one removed. We got one removed. That means we're in a big time, man.
Yeah, that was back in February.
Right. We big time now, man.
You already.
Only thing we need is gay rumors, man. That's how you know you're famous. That's how you know you're famous.
When they start saying like, "Oh, the guys are all gay for each other,"
right?
The Brotherhood's gay.
Yeah. They say you're not famous till someone says you're gay.
So on TikTok, we have on the podcast channel. There's 41 followings. I don't know what the difference between 41 following and 61 followers. Maybe they're following the hashtag, I guess. I don't know what that means. And then we have 1,600 likes. That one video with Austin talking about when we were talking about Bud Light and Kid Rock, that video got 862 views.
Nice. You see me here trying to adjust my glasses and I don't have them on.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing, man. I keep trying to.
I'd be doing that too, man. I'd be like putting my middle finger up here, pushing my glasses up. Dude, I posted...
Creatures of habit, man.
All right. I posted 2 videos, 2 shorts to my personal TikTok channel, and they both got over 200 in like 20 minutes. but then they just like stopped getting views. I guess it was too much truth for TikTok to handle. Because I was talking about how the women who are stay-at-home mothers, and how there's nothing wrong with that. And then the other one was about the church leaving the Bible. You know what I mean? Like,
I sent a video about that on WhatsApp too. Also, man.
Yeah, let's look at some videos, man.
About a woman talking about that, man.
Yeah, let's break down a couple videos.
Let's do it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Let's get her done.
Okay, was that sent this week?
Yes, I think, yeah. I sent so many of them, man. I can't remember, man.
Bro, that video.
Huh?
I saw that video, the one where that woman wants to be a housewife.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, yeah.
She is not traditional, man.
She's
like,
not.
You could tell. I commented on that video, and I was just like, bro, well, let's watch it first, and then people can we can give our opinion on it. All right, here we go.
A lot of men right now act like women, and they just want more. Bring back the patriarchy. I want to stay at home. I want to take care of my kids. What do you mean buy you flowers? What do you mean pay for dinner? What do you mean 50-50? What is that? I don't believe in that.
What do you want? What do you believe?
I want a man to take care of me.
So you want to be a housewife?
I want to be a housewife.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old traditional.
But she's speaking truth, though.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
All right, let's say you meet the guy that does all that. Like, he's willing to take you in, and you basically be the woman to take care of everything.
Yeah.
Now, does he got complete control over you? Like saying, like, all right, delete your Instagram. You can't be dressing all slutty out on the streets.
Here's my thing. I'm not gonna be dressed
slutty.
Like having Instagram. If I found the one and he gives me everything I need, he doesn't even have to ask me for that. I already did it.
I like this one.
You'll delete it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Without him even having to ask.
What about he wants to every time?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. A lot of men right now.
Stop the cat.
I think she's just drunk. She likes the idea of it. But
she's pretty. She looks like she's really young.
Yeah.
And I
would say she's pretty.
Yeah, she's attractive.
Yeah, the pretty face. Yes.
I had left a comment basically saying, like, specifically about the part where she's like, I want him to take care of me, do this, that, and the third. I want to stay at home and take care of my kids. And this, when she said, what is 50-50? What is that? And like, basically, you could tell where her mindset is at. She's very immature in her way of thinking, because when she said, what is 50-50? Like, what is that? Like, obviously he's going to provide the money in the house. You're going to take care of the children. So there is a 50-50. You're both putting in equal amounts of effort to establish a family and raise a family. So her mind, like, that, what she wants and how she's, like, that's cool and all, being a housewife, but her mind is just not in the, like, a mature place with that kind of her way of thinking. It's like centered around money, basically.
Yeah, like when he said 50-50, it seemed like she just wanted to be taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, what there's no, like, obviously there's no problem with that. Like, her not working, like I said last week, but yeah, she just wants to be taken care of, raise her children. Her husband gives her an allowance to go shopping or something.
And she will do whatever it takes to get there, even, and don't want to, you know what I mean? But she'll do it.
Yeah. Exactly. So, with her, that's basically the whole comment that I left. I was just like, you know what? This is cool. This is all fine and well, but she's still young and very immature. So I think she has to do a little bit more growing up.
Soul
Needs
searching.
maybe a little bit more real world experience.
This is true. I think so too. Also,
I'm gonna go ahead and post this to the my Facebook. But yeah, so that was a very interesting video. There's a couple other ones on here that I've seen that we can take a look at. Here we go. Let me go ahead and share this. Cities with the tightest gun control are some of the most dangerous in America.
Oh, that's the Vivek. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vivek.
As they exist.
If you can.
Huh? You say something?
Yeah, Vivek or I don't.
Vivek.
I'm not, yeah, Vivek.
Be a former felon and have a gun, then the background checks are meaningless.
Well, look, I think you and I, may respectfully agree to disagree on this one. I think that I am a Second Amendment absolutist, and I think the data, we may agree to disagree, but I think the data is on my side here that many of the areas where you have the tightest gun laws are also the areas with the highest violent crime rates in the cities of this country. And so that suggests to me that we're looking in the wrong place to address the violent crime problem. And we need to go to time-tested policies that do work, both in terms of effective policing and in terms of actual psychiatric and mental health institutions. But this is the right trade-off that will most importantly secure liberty in this country, not only keep the government at bay, but even keep violent crime at bay.
And you know what else? It also depends. Like, you could be a felon, but not for a violent crime, or not for anything that you could be a felon that has nothing to do with guns at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could probably have never possessed a firearm, illegally or otherwise. So to go ahead and say like, hey, you're a felon, you can't have a gun at all. I don't like that. That's because these rights that are guaranteed to us in the Constitution are God-given, not man-given. The right to defend.
Felons can get their gun rights back and voter rights, though.
Yeah. Isn't it a very lengthy process?
Yes. I never had to go through it, so.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Don't you gotta wait like 10 years or something?
I'm not sure, man.
That's crazy, yo.
Don't get me to lying to you, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, but it's crazy for the people, man, who end up going to prison for stuff they didn't do, and end up coming out and suing and winning millions against the state that prosecuted them. And I can't imagine what that must feel like, dude, having to serve time for no reason.
Especially a lot of people back in the day that got charged with rape also.
Yeah, because everyone just believed, they sided with the women just because.
Right.
Even if they were lying. Doesn't matter.
And
Which
they
sucks.
get money, but still you can't get that time back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you certainly can't, but I feel like, like the Bible says, God can turn anything. He can use any situation and turn it into good, I saw a video recently. A man was locked up in prison, and he said I think the video said it took him like 5 years or something like that for them to get to finally get like a priest or something to be able to come into the prison and baptize this man who was incarcerated. And this man was so happy and overjoyed. He was dancing. He was praising God in front of all the other inmates. And the pastor, he just jumped right in the water. The pastor baptized him. and he was just like over the moon, He was like just praising God, man, glorifying God. And he was like, after waiting so long just to get baptized, he was finally able to do that, man. So even in jail, man, even in prison. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
and
People,
that's where Paul wrote a bunch of his letters in prison.
people can repent, man. You know what I mean?
Yep. God's grace is not it can be extended to anybody,
God is good, man.
no matter where you are in life. Let's see here. The Hood gun collection. T.S. Madison goes in on the trans woman allegedly involved with Kevin Gates.
That's funny, man.
All right, let's check that one out.
Yeah. She's speaking truth, though, man. Or he.
Question: are you a woman, or are you what time do you be trans? Because why are you being racist, sensationalizing you being trans now when it has something to do with this man and which I don't believe. I wore her out. Kevin Gates. I was at Hosby. Them girls came and they got me and they took me back there. And Kevin Gates don't let nobody touch him.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates hugged me
because he saw the clip.
Yes. Hugged me and said, "You got good energy," and I like, and there was some trans people that were cussing me. I said, "Bitch, why are you always defending the down?" I said, "Bitch, I'm not defending the down low man. I don't know that man's sexual. I've never touched that man. I don't know, right. And I'm not defending him. What I'm trying to do is protect our stupid ass.
Right.
For you over there doing this dumb shit, white bitch." I asked.
She looked right in the camera.
Bro, it's zoomed in on her face and she looked right at the camera. Yeah.
So I thought that was true. Like, she trying to save the trans people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By saying, why are you trying to out him and, you wasn't all trans until you say you mess with him. But she's not trying to be there for the download people. She's trying to be there for the trans people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Yeah, that was funny. Here's the zoom in at the end, bro. Oh yeah, I seen that one. The infantry dude reciting the infantry creed.
Yeah, why was it a gas chamber?
Yeah.
How bad is it inside there, Josh?
I had to go through twice. The first time was just horrible. I think the second time, after you've been exposed to it for the first time,
doing it again, man.
It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even hard. But the first time was just like death. Like, I coughed so hard, and the smell. You never forget the smell.
What can you compare the smell to?
I mean, it's like a very peppery, smelling salt, peppery, intense, odor. And as soon as you walk into the room, we walked into the gas chamber. You're wearing your gas mask and everything. I could see the light from the sun coming inside the room, and you can see all the gas and everything. But it was you could see these metal particles in the air, dude, or these particles that were catching the light from the sun. And we're standing in the gas chamber, and the Seaburn dude, he drops a tablet in, and then smoke just shoots up out of this thing in the center, burning it. And then that goes off for a little while, and then dude drops another tablet and he just keeps putting these tablets of the gas inside, and I'm just like, dang it, man, why did you stop? But we had our rifles and our helmets and everything, and a gas mask and stuff. And the idea was to be able to okay, now that you know your mask works, take it off and we'll expose you to the gas so you know how it feels. So in case you come into contact with this stuff in battle, you'll know. And basically you have to take your helmet off, put it on the muzzle of your rifle, and then put your gas mask back in your carrier that's strapped to your leg. Then put your helmet back on, strap it, and then get your rifle back into low ready and put your non-firing hand on the shoulder of the person in front of you or something like that. Dude, it was wild, bro. And I dropped my gas mask inside the chamber. That's why I had to go back in a second time. And the drill sergeant threw it in the middle of the woods and I had to go find it. I was like, drill sergeant, they said that there was a gas mask that was dropped in there? And he was just like, yeah, it's somewhere over there in the woods. I was like, okay, Roger. That was funny. Let's see. I saw that one, Mexican brother loves Trump.
Yeah.
Let's watch that one, man. That was pretty funny too.
For Trump in 2024.
Yeah.
Why?
He loves Mexicans.
What makes you say he loves Mexicans?
He talks a lot about us. He thinks a lot of us, so hey, he loves them.
So you love Trump?
Yeah.
So you're going to vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
What about when he said most Mexicans are crossing illegally? What do you say to all that?
It's true.
Amen.
You're going to vote for Trump in 2020.
Hey, it's true, but he offers them a pathway to citizenship. It's true because it's happening a lot now. A lot more than it was during the Trump era because of President Biden's reversing of basically everything that President Trump had established during his presidency. And it was basically reversed on day one. But yeah, that was a funny video. Let's take a look at this one. It's got the Chicago is the most dangerous city in America.
What up? What up? They say they on they block. It's time to slide.
Dang, dude. They all came at him. Point blank. Like, oh, there you go. There you go.
It's like he fell.
Yeah, man.
If he wouldn't have done that, he would have got away.
You think they shot him though? Like he got hit?
I think so. Well, yeah, they say he survived.
Yeah, yo, that was wild. Yeah, he did trip, and that kind of. I mean, what would you do in a situation like that, man? You just gotta turn tail and run. That's all you can do, especially if you're not strapped up.
First thing you gotta do is pray to God when you go to sleep and wake up. You gotta know where you're going once you leave.
Right.
So, guess it wasn't his time.
Yeah, exactly. Here's another one of the attempted abduction. The one you sent.
Oh, yeah. These people had to be high, man. Look at him.
Right? Oh, something. He's on one.
Look at his face.
Dude, she looked so young. What was she doing out so late?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she had a night class or something.
What? He's like, what?
What? Shoot, man. Like, man, despicable.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible people, man. It's awful.
I don't know if that was real, but like you never know, man.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like, it's super important always to lock your door behind you, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it don't matter if you're just going in, going out, and grabbing some groceries. Like, you have to take 2 trips. You lock the door both times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Exactly, man.
So, dude, hold it.
So, dude.
What's up, El Roberto?
Nothing. What's up there, young T?
Wayne.
Hey, I'm gonna be up there next weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
How long?
Say, huh?
He said how long?
For the weekend, like through till Monday.
Okay. Let a nigga know.
Yes,
Ooh.
You can't be saying that.
I know. Mm.
You're canceled.
Good thing I'm not white.
Huh? All right. All right, man. Love you, bro. Drive safe. Okay, love you. Bye. Dang, dude. Neck boy. Okay, so here's the other one. How to deal with gangs.
Someone asked me, hey, Michael, what would you do in this situation? And the only thing I can think of is, without
Shoot
even
straight through the people.
No, I wouldn't, because I want to make sure I know what my threat is and what's behind my threat. And I don't want to miss them and hit one of my neighbors across the street. I want to make sure I hit the threat. Actually, to make sure, I got whoever was inside my house, got them into a little safe room, safe area, so that they're away from gunfire. I would have gone out the back door, gone around the house to the front of the house, and actually sent them straight to Jesus in the front, standing in my front lawn.
How would you send them?
I'd have shot right back at the house with the house is my background and sent them straight to the Lord.
That is if they were going to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Were they going to Jesus?
Only God can judge.
They will face God on Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, whether they go to hell or not, they're going to face him during judgment.
Would they have time to ask for forgiveness?
Nope. At least not after they leave this earth.
Right.
You have your chance.
Right.
You have your chance to do it while you're in this body. After that, it's sealed.
Mm-hmm.
If your name is not in the Lamb's Book of Life, then that's it. If you don't want to if you don't want to, basically, it's like if you don't want to live for God or, live according, the way God wants us to live, then why would God allow you into heaven and to live with Him? Because you don't want to live with Him on earth.
It looked like, as they would say, they was on demon time.
It was on demon time?
As people like to say nowadays.
I never heard that before. Is that like a new thing?
Not really. That's what the people in gangs say. They're called demons. They on demon time.
That's wild, dude.
I got some songs that you get where they say it in, but copyright.
Yeah, we can check them out later.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy too, because like we talked about last week when the Doja Cat videos
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
demons and everything's demonic, and what was it, Sam Smith, and everything is just open and out in your face, and everything's just demonic, and like I was saying before, the music videos from back in the day, the demonic stuff was more
Subdued.
yeah, it was more subdued. It was I forget the word. It was subliminal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And now everything is just like, hey, demons here, demons there. We want you to
Yeah.
know fully and well that we serve our master Satan and we worship demons.
Send.
It's basically what they're saying. Like, we worship demons, we worship Satan. We say we worship God, but we know deep down in our hearts that the God that they serve, or the God that we serve, saying, speaking for them, the God we serve is Satan. You know what I'm saying? Because anything could be your God.
Mm-hmm.
If you put that before anything else, then yeah, you worship that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now everything is centered around that kind of thing, and more and more people are turning to that every day, and the music industry is not helping.
Not in the least bit.
Like, you remember being a kid and watching music videos and being like, yo, I want to be like that when I grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that the power of that influence over children is crazy, man.
Yeah.
So,
and then you have parents letting their kids hear this music nowadays. You know what I mean?
yeah, there's like no supervision. They have like free full access to the internet, and
Nah, because the parents listen to it. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
yeah, that's true. You got young parents
Yeah,
still rapping and or listening to this stuff and going to the club and all that. And
you got kids raising kids, man.
yeah, the millennials, and there's even
But
younger ones.
nowadays, the grandmother is what, 30? I may be
Yeah,
lying, but
it's possible.
40 maybe.
People having kids at 15, 16.
I know back in the day, people had kids young, but it was a completely different like thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was rules back then. There's no rules now.
Let's see here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, yo, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a just a different time, different reality. Not different reality, but just a different time. When stuff that was normal is no longer normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so having kids that young was just like, okay, yeah, it's normal. Because back then it was just like once you hit that age, you've reached the age of adulthood. You're more, you reach that age of maturity. But
Mm-hmm.
now, how the legal age to purchase like tobacco products was 18. That's when you're a legal adult.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the fact that now 18-year-olds are even less mature than they were 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There were 18-year-olds signing up for the military immediately after 9/11
Mm-hmm.
because they were a lot
People
more
even
mature
younger than
back
that.
then. Huh?
Back then, people like were signing up for
For
the
Vietnam.
military even younger.
Yeah. And Vietnam, even in, World War II and World War I, There were people who had lied about their age just so they could serve the country, because they didn't feel like it was right for them to stay at home and do nothing while people are fighting and dying overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Because they believed that this country and this flag was worth fighting for and standing for. The ideals and the foundation of this country that God established was worth fighting for.
Nowadays, the American flag got switched for a gay pride flag.
Yeah, did you see that video? I don't know if you sent it or I forget, but I saw a video where this kid, he was in high school and he had a pickup truck and he was flying flags. Yeah, he
the
was
American flag.
Did you send it on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it, because that is a
short.
very, very good video. People need to see that. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this?
High school students in York County who are making a statement after the school told their classmate that he had to take his flags off of their truck.
And they're making a statement after the school told them to take it off the truck. Eyewitness News reporter Stephanie Quinu is live at York Comprehensive High School, where classes are going to start here in about 30 minutes.
And those students are actually going to be driving down this highway here, all carrying American flags on the back of their cars in solidarity. But taking a look, as we showed you at the top of this hour, you can see a crowd of maybe about 30, 40 people already starting to build right across from the high school, also in support of that teen who was told by the school he cannot put that flag on the back of his truck. The principal this morning told me this is all about a safety issue. Taking a look at this highway, that is what he pointed to. He said you can see just how many cars and how fast they're driving. He says with those flags flying in the air, that could actually distract or even prevent another driver from seeing. Take a look, though. This is the story that generated all of this controversy. This is the student, Peyton Robinson, who wanted to fly this American flag and also this POW MIA flag out of the back of his truck. He told us when he showed up to school yesterday morning, that's when school officials told him he had to take it down for those safety reasons. Meantime, as we just showed you, really in the last hour, people starting to show up, that crowd starting to build outside the school. I did speak with one Vietnam veteran who says he came out here to support Robinson. He says he does support safety, but he also supports celebrating the American spirit.
And if they need to get somebody out here to help them out on the road, that would be good. But I'd say fly the flag.
Now, the principal told me this morning that as soon as those students actually arrive and they're going to be driving down this way, he is going to ask every single student to remove that American flag immediately. He told me this isn't a written policy, but it's one that they've had for several years. Of course, we will let you know as soon as those students start parading down here and bring it to you later on. For now, we're live in York County. Stephanie Quinu, Channel 9 Eyewitness News this morning.
Yeah, it's not a written policy, but it's something I made up.
Just made up.
Like I had to make this up so I didn't offend other students. You know what I mean?
Would it be that if it was a gay pride flag?
If it was a gay pride flag, they probably had no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, homie. Ain't nothing wrong with the gay pride flag, but when it comes to the American flag, the country we live in, and the country that secures our rights and freedoms, well, who really cares?
Right. I think that lighting really pretty nice. The lighting now, Josh, on your face, man, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's like, like serious, kind of, back in the day, on those ads that came after dark, the women would talk. Yeah. You want to hook up with sexy people? It was somewhere it wasn't, but the somewhere was.
Yeah, it's like what do you say? The women after dark.
Yeah. Those ads that you would see after dark for the hotlines. Someone would be like women in lighting, and someone would be like half lit. You know what I mean? So they meant business.
Yeah, yo. It kind of like it slightly reminds me of when like you have a like like I was saying earlier, like the interrogation rooms where all the light is behind the person and you can't see their face; it's all black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
But
I'm
it's
talking
just
about?
like it's like a Harvey Two-Face, Harvey Dent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean business.
Except ain't nothing two-faced about this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing.
All out in the open.
Can't be done, man. Can't afford to be wishy-washy, man. Especially not at a time like this. Like, if you were like unsure about something that then you should definitely pray about it and figure out what it is. But now is not the time to be lukewarm.
Not at all.
I'd rather be hot on fire. On fire for God.
And not a fiddling business.
All right, let's see here. Science. All right, did we watch this one? Did we watch? No, I don't think we watched this one.
Oh, nah, I've been just.
hoes smoking blunt, get the tummy cut. Money is what I want, drop it on your ass on. The hoes smoking blunt, get the tummy cut. Money is what I want, drop it on your ass on.
He'll keep de-blocking people's cars. Bro, he saw the pickup truck. He should have just not attempted that. Right. Yo, the pickup truck, it was just like, that dude's going to be strapped. Right, yeah, you just do not attempt something like that, man. Like at all. Like,
and he did what he
not
was
even
supposed
for
to
views.
Do. Right? He did what he was supposed to do.
All right. He brandished his firearm and the dude fled.
Like the bitch she is.
You don't even have to. All you had to do was he just pointed his gun out the side of his car door.
He wasn't fucking around. As soon as that happened, what'd he do?
You ain't jacking this truck. Like, I wonder what the aftermath of those videos is like. Like, were they staged? You know what I'm saying? or was it like actual? Like he was. I mean, because like, dude, he's gambling with his life, doing pranks like that.
It's like the one man that they showed that was act like he was putting gas on a wrong person's car and they poured a gun out on him.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a gas tank filled up with water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that one. It was the Spanish dude.
Yeah, he put a gun out on him and then I'm playing.
That guy, those videos are so stupid, man. Like, I mean, obviously, I guess, people keep watching them, they're entertaining, but like, he'll be going up to gang members and like throwing up gang signs and stuff, and then almost getting killed. You know what I'm saying? He's lucky he's still alive. Because people like that in some areas do not play. They will shoot first and ask questions later. Like they will rep their set.
Man.
They will rep their set till their last breath. You can't be messing around with those people, man. That was wild, bro. But yeah, I did see the one with the gasoline, and the Spanish dude, he was trying to do it. He started spraying him with the pressure washer to like wash off all the gas.
Like, and then he had the lighter. He was spraying the lighter also.
Yeah, that dude's crazy, man. Here's the other one you sent. I think this was the first one of this week, and then the rest of them are, well, there's a couple I didn't watch yet, but here's this one.
Know how this woman managed to survive more than half a century on this planet with such a limited brain. 56-year-old Pascal Ferrier got sent to prison today for attempting to assassinate Donald Trump. Here's where it takes a turn for the stupid. This idiot isn't American, nor does she live in America. She is from Laval, Canada, and she tried to end Trump by sending him a letter that was laced with ricin across international borders. First off, she's been watching too much Breaking Bad. She thinks she's Heisenberg, but she's actually Tucker with like 20 seconds of screen time. Second, there is no way this woman thought she would get away with this. Apparently, she has a master's in engineering. She's not supposed to be an idiot, but clearly she caught the blockhead virus. She actually thinks the president sits at his desk and opens his own mail with one of those old school mail opener thingies. She told the judge in court that she's actually an activist for justice. The judge smiled, told her fuck you, and sentenced her to 22 years in prison. I think the takeaway here is don't take personally what other world leaders are doing because they aren't even aware of your existence. I don't know how this woman managed to...
Bro. Ricin. He'll try to show you. Bro. I'm sure there's probably like a room where all the mail to the president is sent in and people in like hazmat suits and gas masks open the mail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that probably wasn't the only one, man.
yeah. So was she what? I assume she was incarcerated or she was charged in the US and then sent back to Canada to serve out her sentence?
Well, probably in the US, man. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Since it was a crime on American soil. Okay, here's this one right here.
Show me your hands. Get the door. Open the door. Open the door.
So you're trying to kill us. You're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill me.
Get out.
Please don't. Don't beat me up, man. Listen, don't get on that. Don't fight me, man.
Get on the ground.
Don't fight me. Stop, don't fight me. He won't stop on the fight me. He won't stop on the fight me. Please stop.
Wanna put 10 shots in my brain.
You seen what he did, right?
You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we can take you to your mom. You okay? You okay?
My mom called you.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Excuse me.
Dang, dude. That's wild.
You hear him? Don't do. They should have blew his head off, man.
Well, they did their job.
Yeah. If they would have, what would have happened.
Now it's up for the courts to decide.
Yeah.
How pathetic, man. So ridiculous.
Right?
You don't put a child through that, man. That is like obviously not in his right mind.
They give a drug. They give a drug dealer a life sentence, but not a pedophile.
Oh, he was a pedophile?
No, I'm just saying. They said he kidnapped him. I don't know. I'm not saying that was. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, for weed too.
Mm-hmm.
Life sentence for weed.
But not for a pedophile.
That's because it's in the inn. You know what I'm saying? And if the
Mhm.
judges are shown, I guess if you have a judge that's not laying down the law and throwing the book at pedophiles because it's a part of the LGBTQ thing apparently now being a pedophile.
Yeah,
Is a part of
that
the
one
flag.
flag.
Yeah,
What is it called?
minor attracted people.
Yeah,
Um,
that flag I told you.
yeah,
I
or
haven't seen nobody with it, man.
or people trying to get become elected, or people trying to become judges. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's a shame what they're doing now in the court system.
No, it's a damn shame.
Being so soft on like this, I don't know, man. It, like the Bible says, lawlessness abounds.
Mm-hmm. Like it don't suck, but they will have to atone for their sins. So I don't know, man. I know some people don't do it, but the ones that are found guilty that actually, have child pornography on their what's the name, and then they should get a life sentence, man. Most get out, get probation, and get a red dot on the map.
Yeah, that's about it. That's literally it.
Mhm.
They get to move on with their lives, and you never know if they're going to end up being repeat offenders.
And the kid scarred for life.
Yeah. It's like they only do a little bit of time, maybe have to pay a couple fines.
Mhm.
But the child who was assaulted gets a life sentence.
Mhm.
It's not right.
Exactly, man. It's not. It's not. It's not at all.
Like, I mean, did you ever go see Sound of Freedom yet?
Nah, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I ain't
so
gonna
it's
lie
like
to you.
the
I ain't
kids
gonna lie to you.
Oh, it's all good, man. But yeah, it's like for those children, like yeah, they were rescued and everything, but could you imagine the hell, the hell they went through? You know what I'm saying? Like
Scars.
that's
Yeah.
the crazy part, man. It's like I
Will
said,
I
they get
ever?
a
Would
life
I
sentence.
ever really trust anyone? I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
That was it.
But like, will I ever really trust anyone?
For real, man. It probably mess up a lot of future relationships and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And some of the people that does it was that person that they're doing it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like happens to them, and then they grow up and
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
They're perpetuating it, man.
Yeah, man. They need to go seek help.
Mm-hmm.
They need Jesus, man.
Mm-hmm.
Released from those chains.
Mm-hmm.
Those chains of bondage, man. It's crazy, man. Like
Emotional scars are worse than physical ones.
yeah, man. The devil is a liar.
Mm-hmm. Real talk, man.
No, it's not harassment. That's y'all touching us. Man, it's not. That's y'all touching us. It ain't harassment. Y'all touching
Oh, this.
Yeah, you know. Let's go. Let's go. I don't care. Fine, let's go.
Wow, y'all see how they
Yes,
touch
that's
us?
right. You getting done like that. Yep, go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Get in the car. Get in the car. You putting your hands up and fight. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Yeah, y'all not playing. Cuddle up. The phone with them, and they just maced her as she was getting.
Hey, yo, you could have made this way easy. You could have just got in the car. What was all of this for? He would have started, if he would have grabbed you and threw you around, you would have got the laws. He maced you, you got the laws. You could have just walked away.
No, it's not harassment.
That's y'all touching us.
Man, it's not.
That's y'all touching us. It ain't harassment. Y'all
Oh,
touching
look what he said. Your
He was
mother.
being unprofessional there by saying that.
Yeah, but it was funny though.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Fine, let's go.
Y'all see how they
Yes,
touch
that's
us?
right. You getting done like that. Yep, go ahead. Let's go. Let's go.
Are they actual cops or are they security or something?
I think they're security.
It looks like they're wearing police badges.
Let's go.
It will be off-duty police.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Get in the car. Get in the car. You putting your hands up and fight. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Dude, they kept turning around, enticing them, and like filming them. Like
he said, "You put your hands up and fight."
They were told to leave the premises, and like this, like the dude said, you could have made it so much easier.
Just getting in the car.
Y'all not playing. The phone with them, and they just maced her as she was getting.
Hey, yo, you could have made this way easy. You could have just got in the car. What was all of this for? If he would have grabbed you and threw you around, you would have got the laws. He maced you, you got the law. You could have just walked away.
There's obviously a reason why they were tossed out. It's not like the way these YouTube videos and these shorts are made is to make you side with the person, side with one, and basically, there's a section of YouTube that hates cops and a section of YouTube that praises cops, and this one is trying to get you to hate the cops. And
they have their place, man. I will say that they have their place.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
police have
saying.
their place.
The context is super important because the full context was not shown in the video. Because there's a reason why that they were forced out of the whatever that was, the casino or bar.
It looks like a bowling alley. I don't know how much.
So there's a reason why, and they obviously did not show that. They just showed, hey, I'm a victim and I was maced and I was harassed and embarrassed. So, I mean, come on now. You just expect people to believe what's seen on the video without questioning anything?
Right.
Like, come on now. Like that would never hold up in a court of law, especially if there's more information. And you know what? They probably were security, and maybe they were undercover cops, or not undercover, but off-duty cops working another job at night. And
that's why it hasn't went as far as YouTube.
Huh?
I'm sorry. That's why it didn't go as far as YouTube.
Yeah. They didn't have body cams on either. As far as I could tell. They just had armor and then the badge around their neck.
They just should have left.
Maybe they were just being too belligerent. She said it was 1:50 in the morning. And that's what, like right before or right after last call. So they were probably lit.
No, last call is like 11, I think. Well, I don't know
it's different
what it
in
is for there.
Texas. I think it's 1 or 2 a.m. in Texas.
Pretty cool.
That's how it was in New York too.
Mm.
It was like 1 a.m. I forget.
I may be wrong. I don't know. I haven't been to the bar in a while.
Yeah, me either. It's like 10 times as expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that was one of the last ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was the Hood gun collection.
That's long. It's nothing. There's nothing wrong about that. It's just people that live there that actually legally, I'm guessing, own them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, let me switch over to my my YouTube.
You got some on there?
Yeah, I got some stuff on my channel that I like throughout the week too. I just don't share with anybody. I just like them, so I have them saved.
Mm-hmm.
I like this guy, man.
Mm-hmm. Officer Tatum.
Good old Officer Tatum.
What has Black Lives Matter done for anybody, let alone black folks? What have they done? Have the wealth of black people gotten any better since Black Lives Matter? No. Black Lives Matter was nothing but a money grab. Billions of dollars given to that nonprofit organization. How many dollars you think went to George Floyd's family? Zero. How many dollars went to Ahmaud Arbery's family? Zero. I go down the list. They didn't give money to hardly any of these families. What did Patrice Cullors do with that money? She went and bought her a mansion, a few of them. Where'd she buy it at? She bought it in the inner cities? No, she bought it where nothing but white people. But they supposed to be about black lives. These people are frauds, and they defrauded America. They burned down buildings, caused all this chaos, and in my opinion, have had no results but division and hatred and chaos. Do Black Lives Matter? Yeah, of course they do. I don't know a single person that say black people don't matter. Everybody matters, not just black people. Everybody have struggles, not just black people.
Isn't that wild, man?
Mm-hmm.
Yo bought a
I've
couple
been saying that
mansions.
for a while, man. I've
She
been
bought a
saying that
couple
for
mansions,
a while.
man.
Mm-hmm. And all this could, it's like, it's facts. All of it can be researched, and what he's saying is true. I've been saying it.
Yep. It's all live or public information, man. You can
Mhm.
literally see this stuff. Like she
Mhm.
literally bought mansions
Mm-hmm.
in Cali, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't
California.
know where, but it wasn't in the inner city.
Yeah. Like
It wasn't in any of these places where people rioted at.
Yo, she straight up those women in Black Lives Matter straight up broke everybody's neck, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like they played them for a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man. Got them to send all this money in and then took that money and ran.
Right?
So despicable. And then they're gonna sit there and they're probably not even in the limelight anymore, man.
Mm-mm.
They out there living a good life off of the backs of other hardworking people who
Mhm.
actually gave money into a cause that they believed in, whether or not the cause was true or like worthy or not. But like they bamboozled all of Black America and white America.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, man. They bamboozled everybody. They had the
Mhm.
president. They had people in the U.S. government taking a knee for George
Mhm.
Floyd. Like they literally had such a strong grip around Americans and around politicians to side with them, or else you don't get our vote. Like such a strong grip. And I'm not talking about something like small, like, hey, fix this bridge or fix these potholes
Mhm.
in the road, or else you don't get my vote next election.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like such a huge such a huge movement that could like alter the course of an election.
Mm-hmm.
And which is why you see this kind of thing happening today. Oh, you're a Republican, so I guess you don't believe Black Lives Matter. You're a racist, and this, that, and the third. This kind of ideology is just, used, believed widely, and they use a broad brush to paint conservative Americans and Christians.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Black Lives Matter, basically Black Lives Matter, LGBT. That's like all in the same, on the same side,
It's all about divide and conquer, man.
right? And then when you get down to the actual facts, it's like the conservatives, like, dude, you want to be gay, whatever, go ahead. Nobody cares. Live your life. We just don't want the government, and we don't want anybody else trying to push their ideas on us. Like, we just want to live a life free from government overreach, free from other people like trying to strong arm us. We just want to live free, live our lives, serve God, have children.
The government should serve us, not the other way around. The government works for us.
It's crazy, man.
We should tell the government what to do, not the other way around.
Right, because we're the ones who put them into power, and then they get there, and it's just like they live in a completely different world than modern middle class America. It's absolutely true, because as soon as you get elected, you start getting that 6-figure salary, and then it's like, oh, I'm no longer a peasant.
Right.
Like, come on, dude. That's pathetic. That's how you know the money changes people like that. And it's like, the Bible says it's harder for, a rich man to get into heaven than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. So, I mean, God wasn't lying. The Bible, it's the truth, man. Money does change people.
Right. It changes people and also changes people around the people that's a millionaire, even if the millionaire don't change.
Yeah, yo.
So
here's another
Mike
video.
Tyson said, God punishes you by giving you what you want.
The timing of all of these charges against Trump is not an accident. The fact that they want to hold multiple court hearings for these charges the day before Super Tuesday, which is a major turning point in any candidate's election. They want to kick off these court hearings the day before Super Tuesday. It's not an accident. This is all happening right now.
It's Banana Republic stuff.
It really is. And that's what they're doing.
Isn't that wild?
As a motherfucker.
The timing.
You want to take a little break, man?
Yeah, I got to use the bathroom.
Yeah, all right, cool.
So
me too.
Let me see. Where are my pictures at for this thing? I had a. Dang, I had a thing, but it's all right. We can take let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And we will return. I must use the facilities. Okay. To the bathroom. Off we go.
All right.
Okay. I'm back, y'all. So yeah, we were just recently talking about President. We're watching the video on Joe Rogan podcast with Tulsi Gabbard and Joe Rogan talking about how the indictments and hearings and stuff are all coming down right before Super Tuesday. And it's by design. You know what I mean? So yeah, all by design because they know they're trying really hard. And you know what? Recently, well, I better not get into it. I'd rather not because last time I talked about this particular topic, the video was completely taken down from YouTube. So whatever. Anyway, so let's see what else I have. There was the stuff going on in the fires that happened in Maui. I had a video where basically shows when the president showed up to Maui, how this is basically how they greeted him when they drove into Maui. Check this out.
People.
Wow, he's finally here. Wow, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for nothing.
Over to my right, there are a bunch of people out here. They've been here for hours. A bunch of them are protesting. They have their makeshift signs.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Cardboard signs, a lot of them saying, as we've been talking about, that he's too late. Some of them feel that he should have been here much earlier.
Aren't we Americans too? Like, we're part of the United States, but why are we getting put in the back pocket? Why are we being ignored?
I don't want to compare difficulties, but we have a little sense, Jill and I, what it's like to lose a home.
Look, dude doesn't even care. It's such a shame, man. And my heart goes out to you guys. It really does. Right? And I wish I could do something about it, but it's so sad to see the state of Hawaii being so, number one, being devastated the way it was. And it's just like nobody cares. I mean, the least of all the government, the United States government. Like, come on, it's so pitiful. It's pathetic. We did talk about it briefly earlier about the whole conspiracy about, the land being ravaged by fires and then being able to be sold at a fraction of the price, and there was the whole Oprah thing. But I saw another video where Oprah and The Rock, and they made a video asking people to donate money, and this woman just went off. She just went off on them. I think, is it this video? Okay, so that's not it. Where is it? I really want to find this video. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. People are furious. Here we go.
Begging for money for Hawaii is the greatest red pill moment in internet history. Check this out.
So if you send a donation, just click now.
Did I just witness what I think I witnessed? Please don't tell me I just saw a billionaire standing next to a multi-millionaire begging the average everyday citizen for donations that can barely get by due to a real-life recession, living paycheck to paycheck, barely can pay rent, barely can put food on the table for our families, okay? Living in a real-life recession in a country where our president is giving away all our resources, and resources of to another country for money? If you two don't go take your Hollywood elite behinds to your other Hollywood elite friends and politician buddies that got millions like you do and billions and get all that money together and help out Maui, you are out your damn mind. Please don't insult our intelligence like that. Get out here with that. The nerve.
The nerve, dude. It's like, for real. How you gonna ask some people who are paying $5 a gallon for gas, who got to pay like the price of eggs, the price of bread, everything's going up, man. You gonna sit there with your millions of dollars sitting in your bank account and not do nothing for Maui and go and ask people to donate? Like, come on now.
You see how concerned The Rock looked?
So pathetic, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, The Rock, he's Samoan. I hope to God he's donating money to Maui.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he better be one of the people donating the most money to the recovery of Maui. Like, come on, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. But she was right though, man. People are struggling here, man. And then you got elites that are just whatever, man. That's whatever. They're gonna have to square that with God someday, man. Or with the people. I mean, with God and with the people, their supporters. I mean, still, they're gonna still have their millions and stuff, but it's pathetic either way. And then I have this one is more so of a conspiracy. I don't know how true it is, but here's this video real quick.
Did you know Oprah Winfrey has been securing Maui land like it's a trending bestseller? In just 2023, she invested in a vast 520-acre plot for $3.89 million, then went for another 330 acres at $2.47 million, not to mention the two 10-acre patches she bought in 2022 for $100,000 each. From a mere 100 acres in Maui, Oprah now commands over 1,000 acres. But here's the twist. Amidst this real estate surge, a sudden fire happens, destroying homes nearby, but leaving her vast terrains unscathed. Does that ring a bell? Think back to 2017. A deadly fire consumed homes near her Montecito mansion. Yet once again, Oprah's property emerged untouched. And after that event, she expanded her Montecito land holdings to a whopping 70 acres, even snapping up a 4-acre complex in 2019, which was decimated by mudslides shortly after the 2017 fire. The connections, the acquisitions, and the timing are definitely food for thought.
Isn't that wild? Montecito? California. They said she had like 1,000. What did she say? They said like 1,000 acres in Hawaii. Is what she has now. Hold on, let me go back and just to make sure. Yeah, 1,000 acres. $1,000 acres, dude. And then go and have the nerve to ask people to donate money. Like, you own the land. How about you do something about it? You could afford it.
I don't know, man.
Check
Is
this
that
out,
all the
man.
videos? Okay.
There might be a couple more. Check this out, man. This is wild.
So you start speaking like little baby words and say them as fast as you humanly can.
This video is about speaking in tongues, in case you didn't know. That was Sid Roth.
As fast as you humanly can.
Oh, repassionama, to drink, 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 to drink.
If you don't move your tongue and speak, no one else will do it. Do it faster. I said faster. I said faster. You can do it faster than that. If I had a gun in your ribs, you'd do it faster.
You can do it faster than that. If I had a gun in your ribs, you could do it faster. Can't you just see the Apostle Paul saying something like this? Do it faster, faster. If I had a dagger in your side, you could do it faster than that. Does that even remotely look like what we just saw illustrated? Does that even remotely look like what we see in the book of Acts? Absolutely not.
Yep, and it's true.
Mm-hmm.
The gift of tongues did not look like that. Certainly not like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was the that whole conspiracy behind the airplane lady. You remember her?
Mm-hmm.
That dude is not real.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Here's another one.
Here was Joe Biden yesterday at FEMA headquarters.
Going to Florida. I'm going to Florida Saturday morning.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Where am I going?
They go right this way. Secretary, right this way.
Where am I going? I
don't know. How many different videos do we have of the president of the United States not knowing where he is going? So you have to assume one of two things. Either the advanced teamwork is unbelievably crappy around the president of the United States, or the president of the United States literally doesn't know where he's going at least 70% of the time. That seems to be the case.
Oh yeah, did you see this video?
When a man shot through the what's her name? Yeah.
Yeah, yo, check it out. Yeah.
Oh yes, they came to check your air filters. I'm not sure. This is 8277.
Oh, fireman, no one came to the air filters.
Can you repeat that?
No one came to check the air filters.
No. Yeah, we're checking the air filters.
Oh, nobody's home right now. You'll have to wait till another day.
Oh, much appreciated. 872.
Heck yeah, dude. That's how you handle it, bro. I mean, I know, and you run the risk. You know, you're running a risk shooting when you live in an apartment with somebody living right across from you like that,
Mm-hmm.
and shooting into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you just never know, man. I mean, obviously, you can tell that they're trying, like the video footage from the cam, they're trying to break down the door.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
excuse me, the guy has no choice. That's why people were saying, like, you never tell them that you're not home.
Mm-hmm.
You just say, I'm trying to sleep or something, or
Mm-hmm.
you let them know that somebody is home. Because if they assume that nobody's there, they're gonna break in.
And they got what they deserve.
Yep. They probably never went back to that complex.
It looked like that one man got hit.
I don't know. Let's take one more look at it real quick.
The one with the black bandana.
Can I help you? Oh yes, they came to check your air filters. I'm not sure. This is 8277.
I'm not sure if those. Dude, the number is on the door. How do you not know?
Fireman,
I'm not
no
sure.
one came to the air filters.
Can you repeat that?
No one came to check the air filters. Fireman.
No. Yeah, we're checking the air filters.
Oh, nobody's home right now. You'll have to wait till another day.
Oh, much appreciated. 872.
That dude didn't even wear a mask. Yeah, it looked like he got shot, man. It looked like he got hit center mass. That's wild, bro.
Oh, he wanted to check with the air filters, man.
Yeah, he was just doing his job.
Right? He just passionate about his job, man.
He's very passionate. All right, let's see. Okay, no. Which one is this? Oh, come on, man. Obama. Okay, here we go. Here's a very interesting video. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Very interesting.
Microsoft rolled out social credit score. Microsoft already does this, but they did it for the Xbox. And how can a company like Microsoft feel it's okay to begin a social credit system based on primarily monitoring their own definition of hate speech, which we've already seen get conservatives and Christians banned off entire platforms like formerly Twitter? Are you ready to get banned from Xbox, maybe Skype, Word, Excel, just for saying or writing about your convictions, not in the spirit of hate, but in standing up for your own belief system? And what if you're writing an article about something that you have a deep conviction about on Word, or your pastor is writing a sermon on male and female, and all of a sudden Microsoft looked at this and shut down the PC because they considered something that was unethical? This is where it's going. It may not be there yet, but it's going.
Well, that is not great. And again, it is true that these big tech companies need to be pushed off the ESG, DEI stuff immediately, or this is the direction we're moving.
Golden retrievers are more...
Bro. And wow.
But, yeah.
Golden retrievers.
They're trying to take away all our rights, man.
That's so funny, man. But okay, well, if you want to wrap this up, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, we can if you
Looks
want.
like you're getting tired.
We ain't gotta wrap it up, but you already know.
All right, let me go ahead and play this outro, and then we'll call it. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
God bless
you.
you all.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly. All right, y'all take care. We see you again sometime soon. Definitely next Friday. Okay, lady, bye.
Definitely next Friday.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Once you get into that, you start getting into a situation, the slippery slope, where all of a sudden you're going to really violate the Second Amendment. I don't want to do anything to violate the Second Amendment. To me, the Second Amendment is very important.